Hi guys. I had to check there because I have already recorded like so much of this podcast, but it looks like I've got about 20 minutes left till my food arrives. So let's hope that this is all in the universe's good hands right now. Talking about the universe, I didn't mention this earlier when I was recording originally, but hold on, let me just check my food order. I journaling at the moment, and this is because my friend Maisie started to do it, and we had like our phones were dying, and so I've started journaling, and oh my god, it's so good. I've journaled before, kind of in the past, but it wasn't for me, if that makes sense. I think a lot of girlies get that, but it just wasn't for me. When I say it wasn't for me, it's not as in like, oh, it wasn't for me. Like, I did it and I enjoyed it, but like the physicality of the journal was not like I did it for someone else. Does that make sense? I really hope it does. She's getting back into it. She had a day's break, and now she's here. She's got a YouTube video coming out of the weekend in Edinburgh. I feel rough, by the way, guys. I took a nap. I think I had a nap at like 3, 4, God knows, and I just didn't wake up. I was watching Drive to Survive. One of the girlies at work has really got me into F1. Oh, this is just going to be kind of like a chit-chat like video about like recap, because I'm going to do a video on my birthmark, I think. A podcast on my birthmark. Which might be a great idea, I think. Well, my friend recommended it, so I'm going to do that. If you have any other recommendations, please go ahead and type them, assist, yell at me them, because I struggle. Like last week, I was so busy, but I want to try and get back. Like, I had enough time to probably record a bulk, what's it called? Like, kind of like always have one spare. That would be like a really good idea. So I'll probably try and do that. Not today though, because she, as you can tell by the look of her, she is feeling rough and is looking rough. But I got some really cute photos there. In Edinburgh. What was I talking about? F1 or Edinburgh? Let's talk about F1. So yeah, one of the guys at work has really got me into Formula 1. So I started watching season 6, which is terrible, because why would you start at the end? But it's because I accidentally downloaded it on the train. So I had to watch that one. But now I'm going back to the first season. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it, and that's why I just like knocked out 2 back there. That's why my bed is a mess, because I was going to be so lazy and literally have like myself all snug as a bug in a rug and then talk to you guys through there. But now this is the thing, when I've recorded, I always forget like what have I said in the previous recording that hasn't made it, or what am I like. I think I should do a checklist. I really probably should. But girly is just, her head's just all over the place all the time. So yeah, that was, yeah, keep thinking. So basically, she got me into Formula 1, very heavily influenced by Lando Norris. I'll be honest with you, why is my hair looking like this? All the time when I don't do anything to my hair. Like, I went out, not last week and the weekend before, I tell you what, going out is so different now from like previous years when I was like, I think the last time I probably went out, maybe when I was like 18, 19. Must have been 19, because I just turned 18 in lockdown. And yeah, anyway, when I went out, I don't know, it was just a different vibe. And now you go out and people practically wear bikinis. The amount of people I see get off with people that are in relationships, really, it's something. Like this girl was getting with a guy and had another fella on her phone screen. I mean, I have Henry Cavill as my phone screen, and sometimes Taron Egerton, but not when it's like a cute couple photo. I remember staring like, what the frick? And it's so scary to like mingle single, because you never know like what a guy has, because, well, the girls have them as a screensaver, and I'm like too drunk to be looking at people's phones. Like, and then when you're older, you're gonna have to like look at people by the rings on their fingers. I wonder if guys actually do that, like, because now we're like 20, like, or do they even think about that? Because a lot of guys just don't think, let's be honest there. Anyway, a little random detour. What was I talking about? Going out? Because, yeah, so I went out. Oh, okay, that's that. Anyway, went out this weekend to Edinburgh. Anyway, which was an absolute blast. It really was. Very well rested this time as compared to Dublin. So you'll see that in the vlog. But I'm not well rested now. Well, I am now, because I just had like a 20, I'm going to say an hour's nap. I can't believe that. Like, yeah, I'm really suffering from this pain here, but I'll get onto that in a bit. Anyway, so Edinburgh was great. What did we do? So I went up to Wolverhampton and I was trying to get there in time for the funeral service of a girl that I used to do pageants with. Maybe I'll do a pageant story. That's such a good idea, Yaz. I just don't know how you like link up two people, especially with this new big microphone. I'll figure that out though, don't worry. Anyway, so wanted to go to the service for Ellie. See, I was I don't know whether to like use names or not, but I wanted to go to her service, and then what happened? My train was going to get there just as it starts, and then it got delayed. So by the time I got there, the service was finished. But you know, can't stress, like I don't have any control of that. And then I was going to go to the doctor's because of this here. But then what was next? So yeah, then I met Maisie there. I thought, oh, at least I made it for the wake, but I think the wake was a family affair, so we got up and left, which was a bit of a shame because I did want to pay my respects. But hey ho. We then went from Wolverhampton to Birmingham to Doncaster. I was so, like, this weekend was the Arnold Expo, and so I was like, every time I saw someone I was like messaging them, I was like, I'm so jealous of you. And I just really wanted to go. But yeah, and it was in Birmingham, so that's why I mentioned it. But yes, that was so cool. Then what happened after that? Oh yeah, Doncaster to Edinburgh. What did we do in the day in Edinburgh? We went and got some lunch, and then we went to the Waterstones Cafe. We didn't actually eat anything there. I did some droning about. Why am I do you know what? Just look at the vlog. If you really want to see it, it's on YouTube. It's on the vlog on Yaz Smith. But I was confident with that camera out this time. I was at it. I was like, what a great conversation starter. Not many, it was like it was a casual thing going on there. Not many people's heads turned. And I mean, like, it was one. It was really interesting. The people, the amount of headlocks I got into is questionable. It was quite rowdy in Edinburgh, and I enjoyed it a lot more than Dublin, to be honest. I wish I was there a bit longer to see some more sights, but it was quite funny. Edinburgh, the people there, just they have no filter. They just talk, and I loved it. That was fun. Then we got disturbed at 8 a.m. Like, we didn't get home till 5, and then by home I mean the hotel, and then we woke up at 8 to the alarm going, and it was a fire alarm. The firefighters came. It was scenes. It was crazy. But yeah, like I said, like, I just want to like yap and say about everything, but I really do just want to stay like a mysterious little girly. But I just want to this happened, blah blah blah. But I even like had to filter out the vlog because I was like, that's so random. Like, I think some things I think I just kept it to just like me and Maisie take on Edinburgh sort of thing. It was good. It was good fun. Definitely recommend it. We went to a feral place to go out, that is for sure. But it actually, like, we went to actually a really nice little drinking place first, and then went to this place which was feral. Like, my shoes are disgusting, but it was fun. And I was worried it was going to be like a lot of youngsters because I think there's like a uni nearby, but it was actually it was good. Good fun. Yeah, but now I'm here. I'm really suffering with this ear throat thing that I've got going on at the moment. Like, it's not even like I've got a cold or a fever or a virus, because everyone's like, oh, you've probably just got like a cold coming, because sometimes it affects your ear. Because no, it's not in my ear and it's not in my throat. It's like a shooting pain from my jaw to my ear. It's like I've been stung by a bee. The doctors didn't seem helpful. I went to the pharmacy, right? Because, you know, you can sometimes, oh, this is kind of like what's going on here. Can you give me some help? And he goes, oh, I can give you some paracetamol. I'll get better soon. Like, is your job not to help? Like, is that not just random? You're just like, oh, I was like, that really hurts me doing that. But the way he was just like, get better soon, I'm like, help me, help me. But yeah, then I called the doctors today. I set an alarm for 8. I'm literally terrified. I have a weekly alarm and a 8 o'clock alarm, and neither of them went off. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Don't know why that didn't happen. That didn't go off. So I woke up at 10 and I was like, the doctors are never going to call me. I'm 9th in the queue. I'm having a bath and they call. So anyway, they called to arrange for another call appointment, and I said I need it pronto. The earliest they had is at 6. And then this guy, right, on the phone, when he calls me back, he goes, oh, so the earliest appointment I can see you is Wednesday. I said, well, this pain is bad, and like my work will not give me time off on Wednesday, because for some reason I thought one of the girls was off. So I was like, I need it like earlier if possible. So he managed to get it for me tomorrow, but it's going to be a bit of a ball ache logistics wise, but I'll sort it out because I just need that sorted. It really freaking hurts, man. Yeah. And because I started self-diagnosing, oh please, like I'm not a self-diagnosing girl, but I just wanted to know how to relieve the pain, because paracetamol, it's like my body has got, I'm really like stressed on how I look right now. Oh, there's no makeup on her. Oh, I'm literally so stressed. Okay, sorry. This is why podcasts have it so easy, because I actually don't really need to be doing this video, but I also just think it's quite cute vibes. But she's chill. She's a chill vibe. We're just gonna keep her chill, okay? We're just chilling. What are they saying? Man, she waffles. She literally waffles so much. She's a waffling queen. I actually really fancy some waffles. I just ordered a Waggers. Woke up starved, so having a Waggers. I get so socially awkward. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so that's that. I started journaling because we had no, I think I said this, because we had no service on the plane. I'm really scared I've already said this, but because I just can't remember if this was when I recorded it previously or right now. So I'm going to just say it anyway. So I've started journaling. I've journaled in the past, but it was always for someone else. Like for this time, it's for me. And I'm just going to keep it, and I can write what I want and my feelings, and it's so good. Because like I write, if I'm writing, I'm giving it to someone to read. This time, it's all about me. Like the spelling mistake, if I've joined 2 words up when they're supposed to be 2 separate words, it's fine, because it's just for me. I kind of think of it as like this, apart from more details that I probably shouldn't be yapping about. I can put that in my journal, you know, which is great, which we love. Also, I'm really getting like the heebie-jeebs. I don't know, you know, those tarot reading people on TikToks. Don't know if they're people who are like, oh, is that witchcraft? I don't think so, because I quite like the way that they say things, and sometimes it gives me too much hope, which is not great. But I don't know, like I believe them. Is this like delusion? Is this naivety? I don't think I'm that naive. I think I like to look at the world with a glass half full mentality. Hopefully that's what I like to tell myself. So yeah, they've been stressing me out, because like a lot of things are gonna happen soon, apparently, like everything that I've been worried about, which is great. I'm also realising I do a lot of things drunk, which I don't actually want to do, so I'm probably just going to be quite more tamed now. I think I did that little going out. I don't know, I've got plans next weekend. Like, I'm having fun, you know, going out with my friends, but I think I forced myself into situations that I feel like I have to be in when I don't. So I think she's got to take a step back, and I didn't realise that until I journaled, which is great, because it was like breaking it down in my mind, all the stuff, which it's quite sad that I literally feel like, oh, I have to do this, and like I could only do this if I had a drink. So like, because I actually didn't want to do it that so bad, like I didn't want to do it, so I was like, oh, just don't, you know. I think if I was supposed to do it, then I would be able to do it sober. So yeah, that's my little, wow, that was a little bit deep, but I felt like I needed to share that. That's a bit of words of wisdom. It's like, why do I feel like I'm talking so congested? I really feel like I sound congested right now. I'm not. So a lot of things coming up. I'm going to the rugby, next weekend. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go to like a proper rugby match. So this is the Harlequins v Saracens, and it's so funny because I've hooked up to this guy on Hinge, and he was like a Saracens player, or like army rugby player. Anyway, so I popped up to him, and then we were having this. No, so I popped up to him like a really like hingey reply or like message, and then he like just didn't reply for days. I'm like, oh, but this guy's quite handsome. So I said, oh, never mind. He was wearing Saracens uniform. I said, oh, never mind. I preferred Harlequins anyway. Boy, when you humble their ego, he was like back and forth and back and forth. But I also thought, I also like scroll through and you see like loads of people who are actually like are things like actors and blah 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 blah. Or TikTokers come up a lot. I don't F with that, but they come up. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god, my food's here. My food has just arrived and I'm really scared that it's gonna be cold. And also the camera turned off, so now we're like in a predicament. Did everything record? I'm starting to think it wasn't recording the whole time. This might just be an audio podcast. Frick, that is gonna be stressful for me. Because like this isn't even reaching like 20 minutes. I really don't want to redo it because I get so confused with what I've said and why I haven't. Like I can't even remember where we just were. So where were we? I really find Hinge more of a thing to make friends. This sounds terrible, and I'm really stuck in a situation right now because of it. Because I downloaded Hinge when she became a single girly. And I think I felt like I needed to be in a relationship, and I've obviously discovered I haven't. Also, I think it gave me a lot of confidence because, I mean, I was already getting told I was pretty. It sounds bad, but like it's quite nice to have that bit of confidence. But I don't think I could ever find a connection with someone through online, like. And I feel bad for these people because they're really nice people, but sometimes it's so boring, like I can't be bothered to message them back. Oh, my thing's dying, so we're gonna have to wrap this up anyway, but I can't be bothered to message half the people back, if not all of them, to be honest. And so I think of Hinge as just a way to make friends, and it's terrible because obviously they're on there for different intentions, and now I have to like let people down. And I've done it in nice messages before, but like now it's like I've been hanging out with this person, and now I have to tell them like, oh, like I think that this is a friendship thing, like, well, let's be besties instead. It's terrible. It's really, really harsh out here, but like girlie doesn't have a lot of friends, so it's quite nice to hang out with people like this. I think that's why I was so like stuck with my other relation, not stuck, but like so, because that was like a best friend who was around you all the time, and now I'm like, okay, well, my friends have other friends, but yeah, this is a bit of a struggle at the moment that I've got, but I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. Right, this is the shortest podcast ever. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have a really deep one about my birthmark next week, okay? I think so. Right, lots of love. Bye now.